Namaste, Jai Bharat. Of late, I heard a professor of economics, Pakistani origin, speaking. This professor is studied in London School of Economics, did his BSc. Then I think he studied in US Chicago, I suppose. Did his master's and also a doctorate. And probably he must be teaching there. This much details I don't know. I heard him speaking. There's one thing which he's telling is very striking. He says that students from Pakistan, when they reach, naturally you will have affection towards people, students coming from this nation like all of us have. So when he was asking the students to read, do some work, read, they don't want. They didn't want and they don't want. And the professor says that these boys didn't want, these people don't want to read. They just want to get the degree without doing any work. Now this statement, he repeats it several times. They don't want to read, they don't want to study, they don't want to understand. They just want the degrees, and that's all. They want the degrees without working. Now this talks about the general attitude of the Pakistani society. Through separation from Bharat, they lost the attitude of hard work. They lost the attitude of hard work for whatever reasons. I don't really understand why the same stock of people who went from Bharat to Pakistan lost the ability to do hard work, ability to face situations and work. They become so lazy, they want everything free. They demand everything free. So much so, they go for shortcuts in life. And these shortcuts will destroy the vitality of a society, which had already happened in Pakistan. I don't know how long it's going to make a reversal or a reparation to this situation. No way. I don't see a redemption to this situation. They don't want to work. They want to do things, they want to get things without moving themselves. It has to come. Maybe because they keep asking a God to provide everything and they're so confident that this God is going to give everything. That's because of the kind of religious culture. Religion is not a culture, certainly. The religious atmosphere, religious culture that prevails in that society. You ask everything and then God will give. You don't have to do anything. How did they misunderstand that you don't have to do anything? Everything will be given by God. If you do this, if you obey Him, if you please Him, that's the only way that you can answer that. You can understand the situation. Everything will come automatic without doing anything. Why they forget? The same people, the same Punjabis here, when they went to Pakistan, they lost their vivacity, the strength and the vitality. They become so lazy, passive, lethargic, and they don't want to do work. They don't work. They want things but without working. And that attitude has gone from top to bottom and bottom to top in the entire Pakistani society. They want everything shortcut. No one wants to work. Therefore, shortcuts gets into activity. They look for shortcuts. And when you look for shortcuts, corruption automatically emerges. Somehow is a question. Somehow I want to get my things and that's all. So I'm concerned about myself here. So one becomes essentially selfish. That altruism, coexistence, Tekte and Punjida, what teaches what is taught in domination does not exist. It can't creep in. And these people become so lethargic, they fail to do any kind of work. See, we talk to our children about certain kind of hardship which everyone faces in life during younger days. Everyone must face some kind of hardships, and then we face the hardships, live those hardships, and survive and come out of it. There could be times that you miss food, maybe because you don't have money, or maybe because you don't have time, which you are otherwise occupied. You forget many luxuries and comforts because suppose you're a student, as a student I'm telling you, forget about your comforts, you forget about many things, you forget about your food many times because you have a target to achieve by way of completing reading a book. Simple. You keep a target that I'll finish reading this book and make notes of it. That's how you do research. You read a book and make notes of it. Let me finish up to this point and make notes of it. Then I'll move out, and by the time you move, the hotels are closed. You may not get food. No harm. You go and starve. You go and sleep hungry. No harm. So at least such kind of struggles people must have had. And many times you may travel immediately without reservation. Yes, you stand and travel. Those days in my days, times were such. So, some struggle, these struggles we talk to our next generation, our children. This situation happened, we had to do this, we had to do that. Why do we tell these stories to our children? Because they should also get prepared to struggle. Do hard work. I told my children that the only way to acquire respect is hard work. Show your ability through works, not through talk. Don't go about impressing people. Don't go about talking to people that I did this, I did that. Just do it and forget it. Don't try to speak about it. Let people find out what you're worthy of. So much so, my younger son, who is a neurosurgeon, doesn't even speak what he has done. Just does, and doesn't talk to his seniors that I did this, I did this. Don't even go and try to impress them. Just does it work and he walks away. This feedback I got from someone who's working with him, that this man never tells what he has done. He does his part, doesn't go and be loud about it. So these kind of things we talk to our children. We give them that instructions. Struggle, do hard work. The best way to acquire respect is put your best, do hard work and show the results. And don't be egocentric and unnecessarily proud. Pride is different from being egocentric. This is what Pakistan has lost. The hard-working culture is what they have lost. Now, the whole society wants everything in shortcut. Then, once everyone wants everything in shortcut, no one works. Somebody will take them for a ride except Bharat. All other people with whom Pakistan is engaging themselves in takes them for a ride for temporary benefits they get. And no one day realizes this. This situation that they want everything free. Look at the student who wants a degree without reading books. Without reading books. He's prepared to sit and work hard. He's not prepared to sit and read through nights with black coffee in the flask. He's not. We have done it. In student we have done it. Not just one, all of us. That culture they have lost. They don't want to work hard. They want everything shortcut and they want everything free. Begging becomes a resort as a result, and this is what we see in Pakistan these days. They take to begging, alms requesting in all kinds of names. Let me not go into the details. This is the situation. We shall meet again with some other thought. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Siya Ram.